For the last 4 years, NASA has been using a new tool to study global warming, the force of gravity. In 2002, working with the German Aerospace Center, NASA launched twin satellites that track tiny changes in the Earth's gravity field, changes which reveal whether the ice sheet covering Antarctica is growing, melting, or staying the same size. Now NASA has released the results of the experiment.
We studied the changing mass of the Antarctic ice sheet using the data from the Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment, GRACE, and we found the Antarctica is losing mass and is losing a significant amount of mass, about 152 cubic kilometers a year, which is equivalent to how much water the United States are using in 3 months. So it's a lot of water.
NASA has been studying the size of ice sheets from space for several decades. In 2003, its scientists analyzed over 20 years of data that tracked changes in the polar ice sheets. Similar to the GRACE results, that study showed that ice at the poles is growing thinner, while the ice sheets themselves are growing smaller. Because about 70% of the world's fresh water is contained in glaciers and ice caps, melting ice could have a profound effect on the planet, eventually raising sea levels, submerging island nations, and flooding coastal areas around the world. Shrinking ice could also lead to a warmer planet. This is because ice reflects the sun's energy back into the atmosphere, just like a white shirt reflects sunlight on a hot day, keeping its wearer cooler than a black shirt would. But water is darker than ice and absorbs heat. This newly absorbed heat warms the planet and speeds up the melting of yet more polar ice. Echoing the NASA results, 2 scientists recently published their findings on melting ice sheets in Science magazine. They discovered that water from melting ice is entering the world's oceans much faster than was previously believed possible. And the melting of ice in Antarctica and Greenland could be irreversible.